In a quiet meadow at the edge of a forest lived a curious child named Lila. Lila loved adventures more than anything. She explored creeks, climbed small hills, and followed butterflies through fields of flowers. But every day, as she played near the forest, she noticed something that filled her imagination with wonder. In the center of the forest stood the tallest tree anyone had ever seen. Its trunk was so wide that it would take 20 people holding hands to wrap around it. Its branches stretched so high into the sky that the very top disappeared into the clouds. Birds circled around it like tiny specks, and sometimes the wind whispered through its leaves like a secret. No one in the village had ever climbed it. "It's far too tall," the villagers would say. "No one could reach the top." But Lila wasn't afraid of tall things. She was curious. One bright morning, with the sun shining and the grass sparkling with dew, Lila packed a little bag with apples, a bottle of water, and her favorite red scarf. She walked into the forest and stood at the base of the giant tree. Looking up made her dizzy. "This is it," she said bravely. "I'm going to climb the tallest tree in the world." The bark was rough but easy to grip, and the branches were strong like giant arms welcoming her upward. Slowly and carefully, Lila began to climb. Not long after she started, she heard a tiny squeaky voice. "Excuse me, where are you going?" Lila looked around and spotted a fluffy gray squirrel sitting on a branch, twitching its tail. "I'm climbing to the top of the tallest tree," Lila said. The squirrel's eyes grew wide. "The top? That sounds exciting. My name is Pip. I've never been higher than the berry branches." "Well, Pip," Lila said with a smile, "you could climb with me." Pip thought for a moment, then squeaked happily. "All right, let's go." And so the two new friends climbed together. Higher and higher they went, past branches covered in bright green leaves. Soon they reached a place where colorful birds were resting. One bright blue bird tilted her head. "What are you doing climbing so high?" "I'm going to the top," Lila said. "The top?" the bird chirped. "No one has ever gone that far." "You could come with us," Pip suggested. The bird fluttered her wings. "I'm Skyla. I'll fly beside you." Now there were three friends climbing the tallest tree. As they climbed even higher, the wind grew cooler, and the leaves shimmered in the sunlight. On one thick branch they found a sleepy orange cat curled into a fluffy ball. The cat opened one eye. "Where are you all going in such a hurry?" "To the top of the tree," Lila said again. The cat stretched slowly. "I do enjoy a good adventure. My name is Ember. I'll join you." So Ember carefully climbed behind them, balancing on the branches. Soon the group reached a part of the tree where soft clouds drifted between the branches like cotton. Lila had never been so high before. Pip squeaked with excitement. Skyla flew in joyful circles. Ember purred as the wind brushed through her fur. Finally, after climbing and climbing for what felt like hours, they reached the very top. The highest branch stretched into the sky like a throne above the world. From there, they could see everything: green forests, winding rivers, golden fields, and tiny villages far below. The clouds glowed pink and orange as the sun began to set. "Wow," whispered Lila. "I've never seen the world like this," Pip said softly. Skyla spread her wings proudly. "This might be the most beautiful place in the sky." Ember flicked her tail and smiled. "And we found it together." Lila sat on the branch and shared her apples with her new friends. She realized something wonderful. Climbing the tallest tree had been an amazing adventure, but the best part wasn't reaching the top. The best part was meeting friends along the way. As the stars began to sparkle above them, the four friends sat quietly on the tallest tree in the world, watching the night sky and knowing that sometimes the greatest adventures are the ones shared with others.